Okay, so here we have a torch model we made earlier. I'm going to apply a wrap to one side of the moulding of the body of the torch. Okay, so let's get rid of the geometry that we don't need. So we just have the main body side section to work with. I've already put together a plane for us to work on for the wraps. So let's get rid of the perspective view. I've offset a plane from the right view and it's matched up tangentially to the surface we're going to project onto. So I've also pre-made a sketch to work with to help us. And here's the offset. So right plane parallel and the face is tangent, or the plane is tangent to that face. The sketch is on plane 11 and here is the geometry I've put together. So let's start building the wrap. So select the sketch, up to the features panel, tap wrap, go to emboss. Now select the plane. So we're going to select the tangential plane and I'm going to emboss by 1 mm. So this is going to bring it out from the body. So here's my initial wrap. If you're going to apply this to a moulding, you might also want to put in a draft. I'm going to now put together a second wrap. So I'm going to use plane 11 again. I'm going to use the sketch as my template for placing my next sketch. So I'm drawing on the same plane as the previous wrap. And this secondary wrap that I'm about to produce is going to deduct from the initial wrap. You could do this by adding this to the initial drawing, but I'm going to just show you how to deboss. So back into the wrap. This time we're going to deboss. We're going to select a face, and we're going to select the face that we've extruded this time. And we've debossed back 1 mil, back to the where we started basically. So we now have a recess. So I'm not quite finished. There's some more work I want to do with the wraps. So I'm going to work on plane 11 again. I'm going to use the initial sketch as my template. And I'm now building a guide for some text. So this is going to be the sketch for my final wrap. Here's my guideline I'm building at the moment. Let's make sure we get everything constrained properly. I always end up with something in conflict. Let's pick a few things to delete. Pick the wrong thing there. Get rid of the vertical alignment. Okay. Okay, let's constrain this line. So this guideline is just parallel offset with the initial sketch line, and I'm going to lay up my text against it. So that's, oops, maybe let's go back into that sketch. Select some text, pick my guide curve, write my text, and this bit can be quite tricky. So I want to align the text, so I'm going to move it around a bit until I find the position of best fit. So it needs to be much bigger. So let's increase the size. Change the font. I think if we go up to 26 points, we should end up with good sized text. Let's realign the view so I can see what I'm doing. The text has disappeared momentarily. That's okay. Let's just select the guideline again, and it'll come back. So it's nearly where we want it to be. Just want it to look a little more closely aligned to the arcs. Okay, I think that looks fairly well aligned. Happy with that. So, final wrap. Let's get out of sketch one more time. Oh, we didn't select the text. Select the text first, or the sketch, and select the wrap. Deboss. Select the initial wrap again, wrap surface, by 1 mil, and then back in it recesses. Okay, so let's just add some finishing touches to these wraps. So a couple of fillets, and that should finish this. Yeah, select that face. One last fillet just to finish off. Select all the faces we need. And this is our finished wrap. So 3 wraps to produce some text on a curve face. So 1 emboss, 2 debosses, and yeah, here we have the text on our torch plastic body. Let's bring back all the rest of the model. And there it is, finished.